Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty good PlayStation news, and don't mind the voice as we're just kind of being a little bit quiet as we're waking up for the lake house trip. We're going to be making sure we're packing up all my stuff. So just in case anything on this video is just very slightly off, like for the Best Buy news, don't mind that. But good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. I just basically woke up again after waiting for Target all night, but on the bright side, it actually did go and drop. We're going to talk about that. Some actual issues, though, with the Target drop, the Walmart drop, and also Best Buy, hopefully on the way very, very soon as well. Just so we have a lot of stuff to go talk about throughout this video. If like I said, if it's a little bit outdated for like, I'm gonna probably schedule this video like an hour and a half in advance, so just in case I miss anything, don't mind that. But as well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. We also do have the Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below, and of course, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Go ahead and basically you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. As always, linked down below. And if you guys did go get a console today or throughout this week, feel free to leave a comment down below and keep me in the know. I always love seeing that stuff, or send me a picture, send me a tweet. Always love seeing it as well. Like the video if you guys want to, leave your thoughts and comments down below. So we have three major things we're going to be talking for. Like I said, I'm working on this video around like 12:10, 12:15 or so. So I'm going to probably schedule this up for like 2 o'clock or so, because we'll probably be maybe on the road then for our nice little retreat being done. Feels bad, man. It always sad on that. But I do want to remind you guys, we are patiently waiting to see if Best Buy will be doing a restock today or not. If it has not dropped at that point, maybe try to give like another like 3-hour window or so, just because we have seen them do Friday drops and also later in the day drops. Typically though, after around 4:30 or 5, that's usually when their cutoff period actually is end. Now, for some reason Best Buy has dropped, feel free to let me know how the drop is gone, or if I just somehow missed it, don't blame me on that too much. We should get back in a more proper tracking groove, probably more so maybe like by Monday or Tuesday, just so you guys all know. But at least we do have the rumors for that. We know the stock has arrived, and we're also waiting for an Xbox Series X restock when it comes to that too as well. So a lot of cool stuff and a lot of good stuff that we're waiting for. But the major two things I want to go talk about on this video is on the Target drop. We actually did go and get Target actually restocking. So if any of you guys are up super early today, feel free to leave a comment down below, or if you guys still stayed up night. I was usually more so staying up myself, so I've been very sleepy these past 3 days. But I did go mention on my videos yesterday that Friday still had an okay chance, because the previous last drop actually was on Friday, which does actually make this a little bit harder for us to pinpoint though, because we had like a very consistent Wednesday, Thursday drop range for Target for like a good solid like 5 months, 6 months. So it kind of makes me a little bit sad whenever these retailers kind of switched up just a little baby bit. But on the bright side, it's just Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So at least we can kind of have a better tracking to go and see, and more of a window for us to be on the lookout for. But it kind of stinks, because it is kind of nice when we knew it was like under 2 days or so, because it basically didn't, like 3 days having to wake up at 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, depending on your time zone, whatever it is definitely not as fun as, just having to do it 2 days and kind of be done with that. But at least that is something for us to be aware of for the next upcoming Target drop, maybe in like 2 to 3 weeks, whenever they get more additional stock, or if they had more leftover stock after this drop is all done. So at least we have that all floating around with us as well. I don't believe we actually saw any PlayStation 5 digitals. I could maybe possibly be wrong on that when that actually happened. We can kind of give it like a 50-50, I would say, but at least on the bright side, when it comes to the drop itself, we can still keep on seeing them happening in the early morning. Same with the Xboxes too, because we've just been seeing those early morning flows popping around a lot. So we did see at least a few little zip codes getting the PS5 digitals, but just not as many as we were expecting. And it also, I think, kind of proves that it wasn't one of those like weird early morning drops. They're basically just whenever they got the stock, they released it. As well, I don't think I saw any Xbox Series X's. Bear in mind, I was very sleepy when I just actually saw this in the first place going on. So at least we know the stock is flowing and we're getting there. And then whenever they get it, they release it. And it does kind of seem like they're maybe more favored on the PlayStation 5 disc editions as a normal drop. But we'll kind of keep that in the loop. Keep on watching the early mornings. We'll kind of keep you guys up to date in the daily videos, or if we have more any updates from employees and stuff, we'll keep you guys in the loop. But we also have a little bit more of the drama side too, which kind of stinks. I mean, number one, if you guys did get a console, major congrats. I think I actually did go and see a lot of people in my community, tweets, YouTube comments, etc., actually go and confirm that they did go get their console. So if you guys did, like I said, leave a comment down below or send me a tweet. I love seeing that stuff. But I think this actually was a very good drop. Number-wise, the stock numbers are double digits. Very, very good. I think my local place when I was up, it actually was up for quite some time. Always very nice, because usually even for me, I'm up in Chicago, so I usually use those references to go and see. But when it comes to stock, it was actually up for a decent amount of time. And we usually do like Target, because the scalpers are usually pretty much on the lower end. Mainly because it's an online order, but it's also for a local in-store pickup. From no scalper wants to drive and buy stock from California when they're in New York. They just can't do it. I mean, their bots maybe technically could, and they can maybe find a friend, but like you guys can see how it kind of adds up to just being a lot more of a problem than it really is. So that's why I do think Target's usually one of the best places for us to get our restocks at too. So whenever we do actually have a big Target drop kind of brewing and prepping up, it's just a nice vibe and nice things to go and see. So I'm very, very excited to go and see all of you guys get it. We actually did go and see some stuff though, and I want to talk about this more so in Walmart, but as well with Target. When it comes to Target, there actually were a lot of people who had a little bit of issues with the drop. And I do want to say, usually, if you can, I always want to recommend this: use PayPal, use Apple Pay. Those two together are probably some of the best things to go and get and pick up, because it just means that you usually have an instant checkout, instant payment process. And a lot of the times, if you have a debit card or a credit card, sometimes you have those weird issues where your bank's like, hey, like, let's not do this. Hey, is this a false flag? Hey, is this $500? Why are you doing this? Maybe it's also at a Target you've never been to before. Like they always have those safety protocols. So I think it's usually kind of nice to get those all done with Apple Pay or PayPal. And I do think PayPal is like the major use that most people are using for this drop as well, though. I do want to say we've actually had a little bit more of bad drama floating around with Walmart, where we've actually been seeing people. I've been seeing this floating around a lot up on Twitter, where basically people are getting their orders canceled. And at least from everything I've seen so far, I don't think they've been like, scalpers trying to buy more than one, or like bought one previously, or botters or whatever. But we actually have been seeing a lot of people in this Walmart order saying like, hey, items in your order have been canceled. We have actually, if you received a request and canceled the items list and stuff like that. But I think that's just not even them personally canceling it. I think it's just the actual thing itself. Because I've seen this email float around a few different times from a few different people because that Walmart drop, if you guys saw my video yesterday, was just a mess. Basically, if you paid it for a credit card, you won't be charged for these items. You may see a temporary authorization hold in your card, bank, or whatever. Or if you also did a preloaded balance, it'll be credited within 3 hours. So, but basically, a lot of people, you guys can even see over here with the Sony PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, are having lots and lots of canceled order issues. Same thing, too, as well with people with the normal disc editions. I think a lot of those folks were also having those same orders canceled. So, if you guys did have that canceled order, let me know. But that's awful. At least on the bright side, though, I mean, it's kind of hard to have a bright side if you guys just got your console and is having issues. We did also go and see Walmart live chat basically be very nice and supportive. And what they were doing a few months back was giving out restricted links, which basically, if you complained to live chat when they had stock, it was like a very specific window. Then they would give you a specific, like, restricted one-time use for your entire setup, and then you basically had a chance to go pick up and buy a console with your own unique link, kind of how it is with the PS Stretch, where they send those little email links or whatever. So hopefully we don't have to see more canceled orders. We also, as I mentioned, did see a little bit of those issues also floating around when it came to Target. We did see some people that were having their orders canceled as they were driving to Target, which that's just a heartbreak. But I do think, at least from everything I saw, there really wasn't that many issues with Target itself. Besides like the actual drop, we could always complain about the drops because there's always something that goes wrong on all of these websites like GameStop, Amazon, Best Buy, or whatever. But when it comes to Target, I think the only major issues some people are getting were more so instant out of stocks if their area was very, very populated, or as well, maybe if it was like in like a New York, Chicago, like big city where there actually is a lot of bots going on, or maybe they're always consistently on, because as you guys know, Target's kind of switched to that. Whenever they receive the stock, they release the stock thing I was talking about before for the Xboxes and PS5 Digitals. So there's always that maybe small chance that that's like what kind of happens with that, and they kind of just maybe bought out all the stock itself. So kind of a weird day going on, kind of a strange day in general, mainly because we're seeing all the stock moving and it's kind of doing okay, but it's kind of like a 50-50. So hopefully none of you guys out there had any issues with any types of canceled orders, because that would break my heart if you guys stayed up until 4 in the morning and you went to Target and you guys just never got your order, or like you guys are trying to get your Walmart order and you were one of the very few people that are not bots that actually got it, and then you had to deal with that. Yeah, that'd kind of break my heart. I'm sure like, if you guys were, that happened to you, I'm sure you guys would be upset. But as I mentioned, though, we are still going to be on the lookout for Best Buy, at least at the time of recording. If it does not drop, that's kind of okay. That might mean that we'll have a bigger restock amount or Xbox restock amount for next week. But as well, like I said, if I missed it for like an hour or so because I'm scheduling this video as I'm kind of prepping up my setup and stuff, don't mind me on that one. But all around, at least we had a good day. Whenever Target is all done, that kind of lets me readjust my sleep schedule a little bit and become a little bit more of a human again. And as well, like I said, we're going to be leaving the lake house very, very soon, which is a little bit sad. So we'll probably get back to our normal recording vibe and recording background and stuff like that whenever I have a chance to reset up my setup. So hope you guys can wish me some good lucky travels. I try my best to keep on doing my videos as I was here, so hope you guys didn't mind that. But yeah, Overall, not the world's worst day, but if you guys have any problems or issues on that, leave a comment down below and let me know. As well, just I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, hanging out, and chilling. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PS5 giveaway. Make sure you guys check out the Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controllers, Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Both linked down below, and sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stocks and free money. Just instantly withdraw it and sell it. And Coinbase, if you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. That's it. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys all, and I'll see you guys up on the next one.